Justin Gatlin, Bolt's greatest rival, says goodbye with love letter. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, let me say thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please hit that subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go in and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day, every day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy our content, please hit that like button. The algorithms on YouTube love the engagement and it's free, so hit the like button. And finally, please leave a comment. I would love to know your thoughts on Justin Gatlin, one of the most remarkable sprinters, controversial sprinters, and certainly arguably Usain Bolt's greatest rival. And what are your thoughts on the fact that he is finally at age 40 decided to step away from track and field, leaving it with a lovely, beautiful love note? Una ready? Yep. Good to go. We here at Peter Lloyd World have a true reverence for great sprint and or athletic talents. And without doubt, irregardless of what your personal feelings are about him, Justin Gatlin is arguably one of the greatest sprinters all time. Now, Justin Gatlin has retired. The US-based sprinter, the great Justin Gatlin, announced his retirement from athletics on Thursday of last week, hanging up his spikes after a career tinged by doping controversies that included an Olympic gold medal and multiple world titles. The 40-year-old veteran, who won gold in the 100 meters at the 2004 Athens Olympics, confirmed his retirement in a post on Instagram titled "Dear Track." A year later, his epic battle with Usain Bolt started at the 2005 World Championships, which was held in Helsinki, where Bolt, of course, came last and Gatlin won, igniting a world-famous rivalry. Here is a race where they first met in the 200-meter finals in Helsinki. Little did both men know that this was the beginning of almost a 10-year-long sprint rivalry between two of the greatest of all time. Now, his love letter to track went, "I have loved you." This is Justin Gatlin's love letter, that is. "I have loved you, track. You gave me tears of sadness and of joy, lessons learned that will never be forgotten." Gatlin wrote, "The torch is passed, but the love will never fade. On your mark, get set, gone." I thought this was very, very fitting, appropriate, because we know this man loves track and field. Gatlin's retirement had long been expected. He had attempted to qualify for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics last year, but suffered a hamstring injury in the finals of the US trials in Eugene, Oregon. Gatlin completed a 100 and 200 meter sprint double at the World Championships in Helsinki in 2005. He also won 100 meter gold at the 2017 World Championships in London, scoring a rare victory over his arch rival, the Jamaican icon Usain Bolt. Now, we're going to take a look now at that race where it was obvious he was injured last year trying to make the US team. You look carefully, you can see him clutching his hamstring. But Gatlin's career was also touched by scandal. He was twice suspended for doping offenses. His first doping suspension in 2001 arose from the use of Adderall, which contains amphetamine. Gatlin had been using the drug since childhood to treat attention deficit disorder. The U.S. arbitration panel that heard his case ruled Gatlin was certainly not a doper. Now, of course, once you have a doping allegation as an athlete, and that was the first of two, it's basically going to scar you. And I think one of the reasons why people associate him with doping was because of that first doping scandal, which I just said to you, proved to not have been, a real doping scandal. Now, the second positive test was in 2006, found excessive levels of testosterone in his system. Gatlin blamed results on sabotage by a therapist with whom he was locked in a financial dispute. Gatlin was banned for 8 years for that offense. Later, it was reduced to 4 years on appeal. And of course, you all know he came back in 2017 at the London World Championships to finally beat Usain Bolt. Bolt and Coleman came second. Bolt came third in that race, running 9.95. Coleman second in 9.94, and Gatlin won in 9.92. Here is that race.
Man, he came to me and said, congratulations. He said, you worked hard for this. You deserve that. And he said, you don't deserve all these boos in the crowd.
So, at age 40, one of the greats, Justin Gatlin, love him or hate him, what do you think, he's a doping fiend? Or you think, whatever you think, the fact of the matter is he really is one of the greatest sprinters of all time. And I really believe that himself and Johan Blake, and I think Tyson Gay may have helped the great Usain Bolt to run some of these remarkable times that, these world record times. I mean, give or take to some extent. Certainly for us, the fans, certainly as a massive fan of track and field, and I'm sure it's the same with all of you, it was great theater. It was great cinema. Somebody should make a miniseries or a movie about this rivalry. It was great to see these two battling back and forth. But nothing lasts forever. And I thought it was beautiful to write that love note, that love letter to track and field. I guess I can relate. Well, I really can't relate. But I think many of us could relate given that situation. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow here at Peter Lloyd World. Remember, the goal now is 20,000 subscriptions. We'll get there with your assistance. Hit that subscribe button. When you do that, please go in and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day, every day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, hit that like button. People, there's no more dislike button. We need the engagement. Hit the like button. Plus, the algorithms love it and it frees. So just click, hit the like button. And finally, leave a comment. Let me know your honest thoughts about Justin Gatlin, doping fiend, great sprinter. Did you enjoy his rivalry with Usain Bolt? Just be honest, be gracious, right? But be honest. Let me know what you think. You are kings and queens. Your greatness personified. Believe in yourselves. Avoid negative people and bless up.